bring the sausages in the first place? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hey, welcome back to the Dave McCauley Show. We're so excited you've rejoined us. As you know, on the Dave McCauley Show, the last segment of the day is In the Kitchen with Dave. We've got a couple of special guests. A couple you've seen already, but one very special one is going to be brand new to our audiences. But first, let's bring out the fellas you've already seen before. First, let's bring out Jeremy Dunckel. Come on out. It's great having you here today. Next, we're going to have Phil DeKane join us. You saw him earlier in that segment about lists. Phil, so great for you to join us here in the kitchen. Jeremy, good to see you again. Okay, now you're wondering at home, why are these guys here? What do they have to do? Well, as you may recall, Jeremy, a couple episodes ago, made for you a delicious Phil's PB&J sandwich. And because of that, we decided to have Phil because it would be rude not to include him as well. But now it's time for that special guest I told you about before. Yes, you've heard of him, and now you're going to see him. It's Ethan Lubin. Ethan, come on out. So excited, it's a pleasure, it's an honor. Phil, Jeremy. Now, I understand you're going to make for us Phil's PB&J, is that correct?
That is correct. Through years of research, I've discovered the perfect combination for a warm summer day.
Well, that sounds amazing. Should we just get right into it?
Sure, let's do it.
Well, show us what you got. You've got a bunch of items here. It looks like this is going to make maybe an Eiffel Tower of a sandwich. I don't even know. I'm so overwhelmed with this. So jump on in and see what we got.
Very good. I think you'll enjoy the results. Always begin with standard bread. Probably the key ingredient to your average all-American peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Absolutely, yes. Yes, I've had one. I had one very recently. Jeremy made one earlier.
And perhaps Jeremy would do the honors of portraying. Peanut butter, critical. You really can't make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without peanut butter.
Wow. Wow, that is a skilled hand if I've ever seen one.
Would you like to try it?
Really? Could I?
You could.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I've never done this before.
Now across in kind of a back and
this
forth
way?
motion. Back and forth.
Okay. All right. It feels weird, not natural, but you know what? It seems to be getting the job done. Wow. You went to school for this, correct?
Self-taught.
No kidding. That is amazing. Here. You know what? I'm gonna leave it to the master. My hands are shaking. It smells great. It smells like what is that? Peanut butter you said?
100% crushed peanuts.
Wow. Who would think they could do that? You know, just find a peanut and decide, hey, you know what? Butter. Peanut butter. That's amazing. What is this now?
This is Smucker's Concord Grape Jam.
Delicious. No,
Okay.
thanks.
No, probably not in your first attempt.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Please, I'm just admiring your handiwork.
Okay. Frosting. Takes you back.
Frosting. Would you have thought to use frosting?
No, unique, Dave. Unique.
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing.
Takes you back to the early days.
Right. I believe, remember earlier in the episode, Jeremy was telling us a story about how he recently had a donut that was filled with white frosting from a cake. Now, I thought that was something else. I thought that just blew me away, but this is taking it to a whole nother level, folks. Am I right?
It is.
And the way it just sort of swirls around there is...
Always try for full coverage of the bread surface area.
Mallow bits. Are those as delicious as they sound? Would you mind?
Sample?
Yes, please. They're bits of mallow.
Good in cocoa, good on a sandwich.
Yeah. Tastes like a small marshmallow. I get it now.
You get it.
Okay. All right. Now.
Banana for nutritional value.
I'm sorry. For what?
Vitamins.
Okay. I guess you. Makes sense. I suppose. I don't know.
Reasonable.
Yeah. Oh, so you're just going to slice this then? You're not going to just put the whole banana on there? No?
No, important to slice the banana to release the full complement of flavors.
I've read that is the way to get bananas into smaller pieces. So just enough to...
Just enough. And then you always want to wash the hands.
Right. You don't want to deal with cross-contamination, get the toxins from the banana and the marshmallow. It could, I think, maybe salmonella. I don't know. I don't really. I'm not a doctor. Are you? You guys? No. Okay.
For a little extra value, Nestle's Real Semi-Sweet Chocolate.
Now,
Mini morsels.
Is this also for vitamins? For more nutrition?
No, just for that little extra added crunch.
You guys all right? Tickle.
Tickle.
Yeah. Tickle.
Next, we have Kellogg's Crave.
I want to reiterate before you move on. Crave is not a sponsor of the show. Please do not send them letters. Not them either. None of the products you see there legally have anything to do with the show. In fact, they've made it known they prefer not to be involved. But they can't actually stop us from using their products. We just cannot let it be known that they are sponsors. So anyway, I'm sorry. Back to what you're doing here. You're putting
Kellogg's Crave adds an additional layer of crunch and a full day's supply of vitamin C.
Oh, yeah, and 1.5 of polyunsaturated fat.
Captain Crunch's Peanut Butter Crunch, because really, who doesn't love Captain Crunch?
Now that's not gonna compete too much with the peanut butter that's already there, is it?
No, it's a perfect balance of sweet and savory.
So they complement each other then. What? Okay. Peanut butter and peanut butter go together like peanut butter and jelly. Captain Crunch is down.
And
I want to thank you guys back there for helping out because there's a lot going on here.
It's impressive. I'm.
You're no Cheez-Its. No Cheez-Its for
No.
Cheez-Its.
on the same. No, the Cheez-Its are to go on the side.
Oh,
It's
okay.
sort of a good
Garnish.
as well as the nuts. if you
Gotcha.
were-
Well, I guess you would have peanut butter, and then you would have peanut butter crunch, but then actual peanuts would that be overkill? That it ceases to complement? Is that the idea?
That would be a little too much for what we're trying to accomplish here.
Oh. That looks amazing.
It is amazing.
You have great breath. Can I just tell you that? I mean, just from a guy to a guy. I mean, it's really pleasant. I've been close to some men that... I'm sorry. Is that too personal? Now,
Gentlemen, shall we?
I'm all for it. This looks
Now it's time for the taste test, everybody. I know everybody else is excited. I'm
in awe, actually.
We get to sample this too?
It looks, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's
guys,
great. That's
come
a
on,
good
get
deal.
in on this. Get in on this. I'm gonna take this one here. Make sure I get plenty of crave, and I don't want to shortchange the harmony of the peanut butter and the peanut butter crunch. So I'll make sure I get that all in there. And
unbelievable.
so they seem to be enjoying it. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
You want that?
Well,
How is it?
I can't quite put my finger on what it tastes like. There's so many flavors just exploding in my mouth. I taste peanut butter. I taste
This is actually
peanut butter crunch. A little bit of chocolate.
Yeah.
Banana.
Good. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be, but it's good.
That is amazing. That is amazing. You look like you're a little overwhelmed by what you've done here today, and you should be,
Oh,
because you've single-handedly blown us away.
Absolutely.
I mean, please, words.
I think we've experienced a breakthrough in lunch technology.
I mean, you could write your own recipe.
Well,
Just
let's
break
not.
away from mine and then, or his.
Not only could you write your own recipe, you could write your own ticket. This is going to take you to the stars, my friend. You started out here at Dave McCauley, but next stop, maybe a not local talk show.
Right.
Like a national one. A national.
Yeah.
At least regional. Absolutely.
Can I put this somewhere before it melts?
You don't want to finish it?
You want?
Sir?
Sure.
No, I'm sorry. This takes more. Yeah, I mean, really, you smell really great.
That's my special.
Thank you so much for joining us. I want to thank again our special guest, Ethan Lubin, Phil DeKane, and Jeremy Dunckel for joining us on the Dave McCauley Show. And thank you so much, because without you, none of this would matter. Thanks again, and have a great night.